what does top roaster in the country mean? Is it nothing? I'm guessing it's nothing.
That was so funny, and it hurt her feelings.
No. I mean, she was great. She was so talented, but
won.
It's like she still won. But I'm like, what are we talking about? This is a Carney side at like best roaster in the country.
Who's ready for round one of the Roasted Winner Tournament? And it's 32 of the best comedians in the city fighting it out to see who's top dog. It's 5 jokes, tit for tat, 4 judges deciding who's going home and who's moving on to round 2. First round of the Winner Tournament starts right now. Please give it up for Joshua Lampley, everybody.
If I win the tournament and get $1,000, I'm definitely going to ride it on like a 2 or 3 lock parlay. And really try to make a future for my kids and my family.
Facing Joshua today is also another accomplished roaster. Please give it up for Sonny LaPrade.
And I think that we need to bring prop comedy back to the roast scene. And that's really ultimately what I'm here to do more than win, is to change the culture.
Sonny, your body sucks. If you lost 20 pounds, you'd look like the donkeys I used to fuck back home in Tennessee.
Now, when I was preparing for this here roast battle, I was struck with a perplexing question. What does a tall, handsome, straight, white, charismatic young man, a man with seemingly everything going for him, how does he manage to have a stand-up special with less than 400 views on YouTube? Certainly it cannot be because he sucks shit at comedy. That cannot be it. Ladies and gentlemen, Dan, I have uncovered a conspiracy that goes all the way to the bottom. That's right. By the end of my time here tonight, I will prove to you that Joshua Lampley, pictured here looking like the second hottest member of his college a cappella group, is gayer than a George Santos Elton John sandwich. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna let you take that back. My shoulder hurts, that was long. Y'all give it up for the only person who loved Joker 2. Sonny has the vibe of a toll booth operator who's never been described as an easy pass.
Boy, I have seen British bottom sucking cigs be less of a than you. I would like to present into evidence this here picture of a young Joshua Lampley hungry for something, presumably cum. Joshua, if you would do me the honors of reading this here comment.
Yeah, sure. Haha, I'm embracing my inner teen wolf.
Embracing a teenaged wolf inside of him. Fella, you should be ashamed of yourself. Folks, not only is he gay, but he is also a bottom, a furry, and a pedophile.
Sonny told me she's French-Canadian, which I guess makes her triple gay. The first girl Sonny ever kissed actually killed herself. I'm just kidding, but wouldn't that have been funny if she did? She probably should have, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, Exhibit A before we go. This is what a courtroom in Alabama looks like, by the way, including the cargo. All right, awesome. That was fucking one of the best first roasts I've ever seen. Great job, guys. Chloe, would you like to start us off?
Yeah, absolutely. Great round from both. I love the use of paper, mostly just so I can see how much everybody's hands are shaking. That's really sweet and endearing to me. We definitely do look like a panel of women who've all accused Josh of something. And then his public defender's defense is, Your Honor, he's a bottom. How can he write? Sonny, I love the creativity of your stuff. It was really intriguing. I do think I want to hand it to Josh. He edged it out. He had some really strong jokes. The 9/11 bit was great. So yeah, I'm going to give it to Josh.
Oh, one for Josh. All right, Malia, what do you think?
That was a lot of creativity in this battle. I kind of wish you just called him annoying. I'm gonna give it to Sunny. I like that a lot.
Hell yeah, we'll tie that one for one. Myka, what do you think?
For one, it was just really nice to like be back in community college, you know, just watching the teacher and the student hang out. It's hard to tell which one's which, really. Just two people failing as the age. That was really, Sunny, that was really fun how you had all like those like demonstrations. It was like Law and Order LGBTQ. That was really great. I did enjoy the 9/11 joke and also how when I said no the second time you agreed, you let up. So I'm going to give it to Josh this round.
2 for Josh. All right, Dan.
Yeah, I thought this was a great performance. You know, Sunny wasn't doing a bit. She's just practicing that accent so Trump doesn't send her to the camp. I thought the Teen Wolf thing was so funny because Josh, even now, I think he's trying to embrace his inner Teen Wolf. I do think it makes him look like a huge douchebag. But then your girlfriend is really hot, so.
This is an impartial judge, all right?
Could you teach me how to embrace my inner Teen Wolf? But yeah, it was a great job, both of you. But yeah, I do think Josh hit harder. My vote goes to Josh.
3 for Josh. He takes it. But that was fantastic. You guys should both be really proud of that. Sorry about the projector.
No, it's okay with the projector. I'm glad it went well. I shouldn't have. She's so beautiful that I'm so bad at being mean to beautiful women.
Coming up first, I love him, Dan J. Parafan, everybody. And roasting Dan is going to be another legend in New York. Give it up for Chris Crespo, everybody.
Great to be here roasting a grown-up crack baby. Chris just flew in, and boy, are his arms fucked up.
All right, I want to open this roast with a question for Dan. Why did you eat my arms?
They were delicious. Okay.
Parafan's parents are first cousins, which makes Daniel a first-generation retard.
My parents are first cousins, and I have both my arms intact. What's your excuse?
Fun fact, Daniel just graduated, so congratulations. He is the first member of his family to get a college degree at the age of 47.
Oh, it's really funny, man. The last time Chris was at a roast, they tried to kill him with fire, so...
I know he doesn't look it, but Parafan's Hispanic. I know this because he's unemployed and lives off his girlfriend.
Chris has a girlfriend, but because of his gross body and micro penis, he's still a virgin. It's the only thing we have in common.
Parafan, you look like you ate your child in the womb for the next 40 years.
You look like a cautionary tale in a German fairy tale. Stop picking your nose or you'll turn into one.
The last time Parafan and I fought was over which one of our mothers drank more before they gave birth to us.
All right, we gotta make this quick. At midnight, Chris turns back into a CPR doll. No, Chris, thank you for being here and not playing drums on the subway for money. We really appreciate it.
Sorry about that. Oh, God. After years of substance abuse, Dan has brought up intolerance to both alcohol and pepper spray.
Chris looks like a war veteran, but the only time he's near a gun is when he's considering suicide.
Dan, you bought an ice cream truck trying to molest children and got sidetracked on the ice cream.
That's how we met.
Oh, yeah.
The only thing sadder than watching Chris trying to hold a microphone is watching him put a gun in his mouth.
Oh, man.
Yeah!
Okay, that was...
Great job, guys. All right, who wants to judge this abomination first? Malia?
You kind of, Daniel, you kind of came out guns a-blazing there. I feel like you burned it out a little too soon. Like, you took the stage and you were like, you look fucked up. And everyone was like, yeah, that's funny. And then kind of had not much else to say after that. But I still think, I thought it was great, by the way. Best one so far, I think. Okay, I can just, why am I still talking? All right, I'm voting for Daniel.
One for Dan, Chloe.
Man, I can't ever say anything bad about Kill Tony ever again. We are not better over here. Great to see you guys go against each other. I think it was a really, really strong start. You both have girlfriends? Can they roast? What do they look like? I'm sure beautiful.
No, like actual pretty, like for real pretty.
Okay. Okay, Dan. Wow. Congrats on the degree. I am going to give it to Chris just for the ate my arms joke that really got me. That was a fresh one. So yeah, give it to Chris.
All right, it's tied up. Dan?
Yeah, about their girlfriends, I'm not going to say anything about their prettiness, but one thing I will say, Daniel has a joke about how he he's having sex with an 18-year-old, and I have a friend who thought that Daniel's girlfriend was 18 and he kidnapped her from a Jewish community.
Okay.
All right. But yeah, this was great, super tight. I imagine it's probably going to go to the audience. I'll give it to Chris, but let's keep going.
All right, 2 for Chris, 1 for Dan. Myka?
Watching you two was so great to finally understand why it smells like that. Could be either of you. This is cool. I like that now this is the disability pairing. You know what I mean? I legit think I wouldn't know who to bet on in a getting anything done contest. I think Chris would try and fail and Dan would not. So but it is nice that you guys are here and you're being judged by your peer. I do think that's at least fair that you have one of your own to sit and judge you. So it's not just a complete brutalization. I loved all the jokes. This was a fucking incredible round. One more hand for these guys.
Yeah.
You both were so funny, but I'm going to give it to Dan. So.
Yeah.
All right, 2 for Dan, 2 for Chris. Let's go to the audience. Clap for only one person. If you think Dan won, everyone clap. Okay, if you think Chris won, clap. Dan J. Parafan takes it. Give it up for him. Good job, guys.
Ding, ding, ding. Hey, give it up for Roseanne Barr.
Please give it up for Dave Sheehan, everybody. And roasting Dave Sheehan is coming to the stage right now, the legendary Big T.
What up?
Who wants to go first?
You can start.
Me?
Big T. Let's roast.
Dave, he looks like the Grinch. The Grinch who stole children.
It's a rare honor that a mad scientist gets to publicly roast his latest lab creation. Good job, Igor. Good job.
Thank you, Professor. I hate Malcolm X. Dave said he's in therapy. I was like, what, chemotherapy? We look like 2 different stages of cancer, and it looks like I'm winning, Dave.
Thank you, Daniel J. Parafan, with a few less chromosomes. Big T told me he went to 4 different high schools this week looking for a girlfriend.
Thank you, Connecticut Buyers Club. Dave's from Connecticut, and his dad's dead, and his mom's a fat bitch. And he hates the Hartford Whalers. Not the hockey team, the 2 black guys who used to fuck his mom when his dad died. If You know Connecticut, that's where they're from, huh? I got arrested there. I can talk about that. Don't worry about it. Go on, Professor.
Thank you, Godzilla's fleshlight. You may recognize Big T from his starring role in the... I screwed that up. No, I don't know what that means. When Big T tries to step into a kayak, the entire lake flips over.
A lot of fat jokes coming from this Vienna sausage. I'm about to fucking grab some mustard and bite his fucking head off. Keto, you fucking stupid ass. Fucking Vienna sausage ass looking motherfucker.
That wasn't the joke?
No, I think of Vienna sausage. I was a stockboard one. I hate those things. But me and Dave look like we're both not allowed on certain rides at amusement parks, but for separate reasons, you know? Listen, a lot of people call Dave a pedophile, and that bothers me. You know, you can't help it. Where's the accountability of the family? You know, who leaves their kid around a freak like this anyway? The kid was gonna get it one way or another. Fucking blame this poor bastard. Leave a cupcake around me, watch what happens. You'll see.
Really?
No fluff in between.
Thank you, Albino Grimace. I think we can all safely assume Big T knows what ladybugs taste like. And I'm also just assuming he wears a cape every time he goes to Walmart.
Dave is from Connecticut, has a lot in common with George W. Bush. Both from New Haven, both part of the Yale Club, you know what that means. And both use Jews to bomb in Manhattan. Someone else producing the shows?
Hell yeah. All right. Give it up for the brothers crack cocaine over here. Myka, you want to start us off?
Yeah. This was cool to like see what would happen if you put an ugly bald guy in a hall of mirrors. Just every permutation of something horrid. Super cool. Dave, strong choice coming out with a Daniel Parafan reference. He was just on stage and nobody knows who the fuck he is. A truly bold choice. This was a great battle. It was really close. Big T, you were head and shoulders. Okay, all right. You know, I love you both. I think I'm going to give it to Dave for this one.
All right, one for Dave. Malia.
I like this. This is like the two types of creepy uncle. Right? Like one touches you and one appears in your dreams. I thought it was great. Love you, Big T, but I'm going to give it to Dave.
All right, two for Dave. Chloe.
I like how we're just pairing everybody up versus their own disability. We had girl v girl, bottom v bottom, and the last one, and now bald v bald. Mr. T, Big T. Big T, thank you for just hopping straight off your shift at the pizza shop to entertain us tonight. I think it was really close. You both had some good jokes. I'm going to give it to Dave for the flipping the lake joke. I thought that was really smart and really fun.
All right, Dave's got it taken away, but Dan, any thoughts?
Yeah, I thought it was a great battle between Pinky and the No Brains. Yeah, I think both you guys like look like you think you're the brains of the operation. But yeah, you guys are both awesome. Sure you are, buddy. But yeah, you guys are awesome. But I agree. The kayak joke has been my favorite joke of the night. One of my favorite jokes I've heard in a while. So yeah, Dave, a good job.
4 for Dave. He's got it wrapped up. Good job. Grant Moore. Grant coming back after a crushing victory last time.
Yep.
Was anything you want to say to your opponent this time?
It's nice to meet you for the first time in my whole life tonight. That'll be fun. And I'm sorry for what I'm going to say, but I don't know you that well, so.
It's clear that Czar doesn't care about comedy, or any art for that matter. She only wants to be famous. Because of her looks and shamelessness, she will have some mild success, but eventually people will learn she is void of anything other than amoral ambition and the confidence only available to narcissistic sociopaths.
He's saying this?
She is. Let me finish, please. She is a glowing example of everything wrong with comedy. Also, she smells like poopy. Everyone give it up for Gigi.
Give it up for the reason CVS locks up their Flintstones vitamins now. Michael's from Queens, which is ironic because you can usually hear him shouting, "We was kings."
Nigga, your bitch dressed like Johnny Depp right now in his life. You have the body of a Punjabi earthworm.
Alright, maybe the punchlines are on colored people time. Listen, Michael, why do you talk like that? Your name is Michael. You are not hard, alright? Your name is spelled correctly, no apostrophes. You know more Naruto hand signs than gang signs. I am not afraid of you. Why are you shucking and jiving for these white honkies? Have some respect for yourself, my melanated brother. Wu-Tang. Dynamite. I'm racist.
Sidebar. I feel like you know what an orangutan's dick tastes like. I'm not hearing no nigga with the energy of a substitute teacher. A nigga like you is food for black middle schoolers.
All right. The N-word is doing a lot of heavy lifting there. Which you'll never hear that said about Michael. That one's a bit of a thinker, but listen, why don't you download more of your personality off of Black Twitter, okay? You know, up here you have to do more than Photoshop a do-rag onto SpongeBob to call yourself a comedian.
Suck my dick, you bitch ass nigga. Why is the street food vendor talking to me? Shouldn't you be using your feet to finish a dish?
Papa was a rolling stone. Anyway, yesterday we celebrated Dr. King's accomplishments. And I just feel sorry for everything he fought for, that after all of that, little 5'4" Michael still has to use the lower water fountain.
You're really on my dick tonight, John.
Yeah, that's the show. All right.
In these streets, you're a gazelle. I will have a homeless woman light you on fire tonight on your way home on a train.
Anyway, I'm just glad to see you're doing better after getting choked out on the subway. But, wait, hold on. Oh, I've got more. Michael is hard R retarded. All right, I feel like his ancestors were brought here on the short boat.
Okay, nigga, you have trail mix energy. Who even is this nigga outside of this room? I don't even think you exist.
Anything you want to see from the roast battle tonight?
I don't know. I always have fun. It's always like a pain in the ass to get out here because I gotta take like 2 trains, and, you know.
We're trying to move closer to your house as soon as we can.
I hope so. Yeah.
Yeah,
you gotta go through Manhattan.
It sucks.
And connect. And then it's like I'm having trouble with stairs lately. Just like I'll climb a flight of stairs and my knees hurt and I'm winded. And then it's another train to get out to the story.
Keep it going for the girl you fuck in a tent at the music festival. Priya looks like the genie you get if you rub a crack pipe. She looks like Jasmine if she stayed on the streets. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, Mila Prune Tits. Irina's a big fan of the Bills, specifically the ones that got rid of all the black people in her workplace. Yeah, I'd like Bills too if my parents paid all of mine.
Hell yeah, go Bills. Thank you, Kamala hairy ass. Priya smells, not because she's Indian, but because she's disgusting. She's not even brown, she just hasn't showered in days.
Yeah. Irina's not from Jerusalem, but she is really bad at comedy. Irina's a Jewish comic that's dating a guy from Tennessee. Did you guys have a nice Hanukkah?
Oh yeah. Priya Blunts. Is there a Mr. Blunts?
Actually, there was a Philly Blunts once.
Oh, you want to tell my joke for me? Turns out there was. Priya married her high school sweetheart, who was a Russian rapper / drug dealer named Philly Blunts. Yeah. They're divorced, obviously, which is sad because I really thought those two crazy kids were going to pull it out, you know? They had so much in common, namely wanting to be black.
Great job, guys. You guys crushed it. How do you feel about your first the battle?
I feel horrible and I need to repent, but overall feeling good about the win.
I feel okay about it.
Yeah.
I think I came with what I had, and I felt pretty good about it.
I
I think I
loved your
did too
jokes.
many. I think I did too many silly ones. I just never really know what. I just never really know. Sometimes the silly ones.
I'm going first, yes. I had a really hard time writing jokes about Luke because there's nothing really that definable about him. You just give me huge NPC vibes. I've never really had the displeasure of having a conversation with Luke, but if I did, I imagine it would go something like... Okay, that was embarrassing.
Doesn't Jacqueline look like the hottest pilgrim? She looks like she wears a big dumb brown dress and makes her 8 kids a stew that tastes like nothing.
Luke looks like he comments on porn videos. Is this guy bothering you?
Good guy. Some of you might notice, but I thought I might call it out. Jacqueline has a pretty amazing rack. So let's give it up for that. Give it up for that guy.
Was that it?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, Jacqueline. Sorry, I gotta get on the ball here. Sorry. Jacqueline has giant tits. No, I'm sorry. They are though. They're big. I gotta call it out. I know they're big because I saw her once in a crop top. I didn't look at her boobs. I looked at her stomach, which was covered in bruises, and I said, "Jacqueline, what happened?" And she said, "I went jogging with no bra."
I do have to wear 2 when I run. You know, I knew Luke was gonna comment about my body. I really did know. But at least I don't have the body of a Gap mannequin who came to life to coach a little league golf team. Yes. Luke told me that a kid in middle school bullied him by pretending he didn't exist. So, everyone bullies you, dude?
Jacqueline writes Harry Potter fan fiction. What's the point of that? You're writing made-up stories about made-up stories. That'd be like if I wrote a story about how Jacqueline has tiny tits that I don't want to use as pillows.
Thank you, backup bass player, for the Imagine Dragons. Luke looks like he fucks to Hey There, Delilah. And he doesn't care if she comes, just if she likes his cover of Wonderwall after.
Jacqueline's entire family is gay. She's got 2 gay moms. She's got a gay brother. Well, you know who's not gay, Jacqueline? Me.
Great. All right. Well, that is unfortunate. Luke said he's insecure about the fact that he looks like a child, but I think you should be insecure about the fact that you look like a female child.
You literally look like Dr. Seuss character. You look like
Starburly
Cindy Lou. Who's that girl with the tip? No. All right. Jacqueline has a boyfriend. Man, fuck that guy. Jacqueline has a boyfriend who's a comedian, and she's better than him at comedy. Jacqueline, if I knew that you liked guys who sucked at comedy, then I wouldn't have written all these great jokes.
Great job. That was awesome. We started off with racism and then moved on to objectifying women. Let's see, Mike, you want to start us off?
Sure. Luke, I really liked what you did there. Made me laugh really hard. Jacqueline, I was really rooting for you. I was judged a while back when you were here. But I liked what Luke did. It was very creative, and he made some strong choices. But he did not play by the rules. And I don't like when people don't play by the rules. It kind of pisses me off. This is a roast battle, not a fucking Joe Pera festival, or like no, it's not Joe Pera night, and I'm not falling for your tricks. And Jacqueline was the only one that treated this thing like a goddamn roast battle, so I'm voting for Jacqueline.
All right, one for Jacqueline. Chloe?
Fuck. This is last night a man told me who to vote for, and then I was like, okay. And then tonight, I think I'm just going to have to do the same. I thought Jacqueline, you were very funny. Luke, he was hilarious. I'm gonna give it to Luke. I'm really rooting for you. I think you need this. I think you need some sort of. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Luke.
All right, one for Luke. Tied up, Dean.
Luke, you are funny, man. You're a funny guy. But that was not roasting. That was not roasting, man. You talked about her tits. We could all see them. By the way, when you said to clap for her tits, the comics did it, but these people knew better. They did not do it. It was cheap. It was cheap. Also, you say he's insecure. He looks like a kid. What kid do you look like, dude? With that goatee, you look like no child I ever saw. But, yeah, look, you're funny. I like seeing you. No. No, I'm just kidding. You're beautiful and everything, but that's not even related to what's going on. Yeah, you know what? Because technically it's not roasted, I'm gonna give it to Jacqueline.
All right, 2 for Jacqueline.
But I love you, Luke. This is good. This is a good battle. Great battle.
Dan, what's your novel about this?
Yeah. I think what Luke said was awesome, and I think it's great that he had the courage to say what so many of us have wanted to say. Hey, if I may, your boyfriend isn't here, but you know who is. But I think it sucks that one of you has to lose because you guys were both so funny, and you're definitely, I know how these things go. One of you, whoever doesn't win, is going to be funnier than somebody who does advance, and you're going to be annoyed watching the rest of this. But yes, it's a tournament. Yeah.
All right.
All right. Well, I was gonna vote for Luke anyway, which means that now.
All
it's up to
right.
you guys.
Ties from the judges. We're just gonna go around and ask every person in the audience for 2 paragraphs on what they thought about this non-fight. All right. You're gonna clap for one person and one person only. That's how we're gonna decide who wins. All right. First, if you think Luke Davis won this fight, clap it up right now. And if you think Jacqueline Laurie Edwards won this fight, clap it up right now. We're going to go with Jacqueline Laurie Edwards won the fight. Give it up for her. Great job. All righty. Listen, it's done. It is finished.
All right, what's good, y'all? What's up? Talent looks like Frank Ocean. If the ocean was Rockaway Beach.
I just want to say thank you for being here tonight, bro. I really appreciate it. It's an honor that you would spend like one of your last few days in this country with me. I love you too.
Thank you, Andre. $3,000 in debt. Talent's parents split up when he was a baby. Talent is also a fan of the Knicks, which makes sense, because just like the Knicks, his mom will never see a ring.
She's been on the apps. JJ is 5'6". He used to work at AutoZone, and he came here with that mustache. But he says that he's not Mexican, you know? It's a slow burner.
I'm not. Me and Talent both have Puerto Rican girlfriends. Yeah. And we both let them say the N-word, you know? We both. Yeah.
That kind of thing is accepted in the Bronx. You wouldn't understand.
I never go there.
JJ, if you're not Mexican, then why do I have the sudden urge to vote for Pedro? You don't like that movie? All right, fuck y'all niggas.
Talent looks like the youth pastor that don't play about church. Like... He looks like he shushed Medea when she said hallelujah.
Won't he do it? You know? JJ, if you're here, then who's selling sliced mangoes on the freeway?
It's a career. Okay. Talent looks like he asked "Where's my hug at?" to his female coworkers at Shake Shack.
JJ, he told me that he plays guitar in a punk band, but his mustache that says trumpet in a mariachi band. Right?
Beautiful, beautiful. Chloe, why don't you start us off?
Yeah, great battle for both. I feel like there's a lot of empty East Village stoops tonight with you guys here. I think you guys both had some really clever jokes. JJ was a little bit stronger. I really liked the Frank Ocean bit up top. So I'm going to give it to JJ.
All right, one for JJ. Dean.
Yeah, also great battle. Thanks for stepping up early because the guy wasn't here. You know, Talent, I think, is so funny, so charismatic, and can catch things in a moment. And JJ can't. But because of that, he writes better jokes. Because he's got less to lean on. With that in mind, I will give it to JJ.
It's a very good compliment sandwich, bro. That was fine.
But you're the man. I love you both.
All right, two for JJ. Dan.
All right, yeah, it's a great job, guys. I have nothing. I don't know. That was awesome. I don't know what to add. Yeah, you guys.
I lost, Dan. All right.
Whatever, man.
All right, 3 for Talent. Mike, did they get their racism right this time? That's what we want to know.
I'm just embarrassed I let a beautiful set of jugs make me vote for the wrong person earlier. I didn't realize this was like a championship or something. There were stakes. I feel like I sent a guy to the electric chair or something. Congrats. And then all these guys just did what I did, you know? They're just influenced by me because I've been on Conan or something, I think. But okay, so there's something really funny about calling a guy Mexican who's not Mexican. But I thought JJ's jokes cut a little deeper. I'm going to vote for JJ.
All right, JJ, you got it wrapped up. Congratulations. Good job, guys.
Okay, sorry I was late, guys. I was, in fact, upstairs masturbating. It's good to be here with Tyler Perry's Medusa. Drea is autistic with the facial structure of Jigsaw. You know, she's like, I want to play a board game.
Yeah, Andrew he had an endocrine problem that meant that he had to take testosterone shots and that he didn't experience sexual urges until well into his adulthood, which means he was just raping for the love of the sport. His mom actually found a testosterone syringe in his bedroom, and she was like, why can't you just shoot heroin like your brother?
It's very concise. Like my brother's life. Oh, Drea. Drea is a promising young comic, but her career will never be as big as her forehead. Drea, you look like you commit self-harm by cutting your own voodoo doll.
Yeah, Andrew, he finally managed to grow facial hair. It's like we get it. You know, you went through puberty. But he spent a long time grooming his beard. Her name is Jessica.
Thank you. If Lin-Manuel Miranda cast Hermione. Drea's mom is a speech pathologist, an expert in communication, which is ironic because of how many guys have sat her down and said, look, I don't know how to say this.
It was also women. Daniel, he did musicals in high school to get close to his crush, but was tragically friend-zoned. You may recognize him from his breakout role in The Sound of Music as Nazi number 2. Should have seen that coming. Didn't even have enough charisma to be cast as lead Nazi.
Thank you, Drea can't write. Drea's autistic. She got dreads so she could count her hairs easier. And the only thing that makes contact with her eyes is way too much mascara.
Andrew's dream job is an archaeologist. All that digging experience will sure come in handy when you finally have to bury your junkie brother.
Very nice, very playful. I should have come to you. You look like you can revive dead people. Keep it going for the Wicked Witch of the East New York. You look like you're possessed, but your car's repossessed, you know? Like you have to ride around on a broomstick with expired tags.
Thanks Daniel Sadcliffe. You like Harry Potter? Did I say this joke right?
No.
Fuck. Thanks Daniel Sadcliffe. You're like Harry Potter and the prisoner of his own limited potential.
Great job, guys. All right, Mike, you want to start us off?
Daniel, is your brother alive, and he just does heroin, or he passed away?
No, he's passed away.
Oh. Well, I guess the only winner of this battle is Daniel's brother, who got to who's in heaven. Okay.
Just
what's
want
that?
to add, my name's Andrew.
Why did she call you Daniel?
I don't know.
She called him Daniel. She called you Daniel at one point. Yeah. But I will give it to Andrew.
One for Andrew. Chloe.
Where were the girls that went, "Aw," or was that you? It's so easy. As a man, all you have to do is have a dead brother. And then, did you not tell her that your brother was dead before the roast battle?
I don't remember.
No. It feels like a need to know. I am gonna give it to Andrew. I think he did have a stronger battle, stronger comebacks, etc. Yeah.
All right, Dean, let's keep this cheerful train going.
Yeah. I mean, listen, are you sure he's dead? Listen, I don't know. It was a good battle. It was good. It was funny you didn't know his brother died. That was pretty cool to see that unfold in your. Yeah, he's dead. Yeah, but I think that this was, I think Andrew, is the winner because his brother's dead,
All right.
No, I'm just kidding. But it is Andrew.
3 for Andrew's got it wrapped up. Dan, let's take it home.
I think Andrew won because he had really good jokes.
Yeah.
I think it's great that Andrew did so well too because Idria looks like the teacher that helped him reach his potential. Yeah, but I will say I thought the rape joke was great, but yeah, Andrew I think was stronger overall.
All right, Andrew's got it wrapped up. Great battle, guys. That was awesome. Are you guys ready for your final battle of the night? All right, coming to the stage first. If you saw him here open yesterday, I promise he's way better at roasting. Give it up for Eric Asker. And roasting Eric Asker is going to be someone equally as tall, Graham Cooper.
All right. I'll do it. Graham, thank you for being here. Do you want to explain Frisbee golf now or wait till later? Later? All right, cool. Graham used to live in England where he realized he's attracted to men. Yeah. Now that he's back in America, we have to call him a cigarette.
That's good. That's good. Yeah. Eric describes himself as a huge socialist. So he believes everyone's entitled to his herpes.
You're like the straightest looking gay guy. Like you look like you say shotgun when you see a nice juicy penis.
That's how you do it. You got to call dibs somehow, you know? Yeah. Eric is single. Sorry, ladies. Yeah, he told me, Eric told me every time he tries to get a girl to come home with him, she always has the same excuses, like I'm on my period or I'm not of age, you know?
He's so confusing. Like he's gay, but he looks like he's into sports betting. Hey, Graham, what's the over-under on you ever getting over the last guy you were under?
Thank you, Eric. Ask her how old she is next time, okay? Eric told me he wishes he were black. He told me through...
I didn't, but how did you know?
If you let me fucking finish. See what I mean? All right. He told me through every choice he's ever made. He is a white rapper, so that's going good. His rap name is actually a little too spicy for me.
All right. Graham, all right. He claims he's bi, which is just like, you know, that's just another way of saying he's in the closet still. His girlfriend and him actually have a really cute story. They were both going to suck the same penis. She was like, after you. And he was like, no, after you. And then they ended up Lady in the Tramping, the calm, you know, I guess. Isn't that cute? That's so cute.
You can share. It's nice, you know? All right. Eric has a half-brother, which is also what he calls his light-skinned friend.
All right, let's wrap this up. Graham has to go shout at his kickball team to take this seriously. I'm sure you guys are wondering, like, how does like a relationship with a woman and a gay guy work? It's an open relationship. So Graham opens his butthole and then guys put their penis in it. That's how it works.
You're one of them. You've watched. It's cool. Yeah. Eric, he looks like he corrects women's form at the gym. And that he calls open mics the gym.
Great job. Let's go. Dean, start us off.
Hey, yeah, it was a good battle. That was funny. That gym thing, that was cool. It was Eric's little background story with you guys, how you met, you know. You guys fucking sucking that dick. That was, you know, my dick. That's what I was going to say. Anyway. I don't know. Eric kind of had like his tactic was to make fun of you for being kind of gay but not really gay, and then your thing was to just talk about, you know, how fucking weird he is and borderline creepy, you know. So with that in mind, I got to give it to Graham. He had better stuff to charge at Eric. But
all right,
great
one
battle.
for Graham. Let's go, Dan.
Yeah, I thought this was great. I thought you guys both had bangers, particularly Eric, which, so much better than yesterday. Good job, dude. I just want to be clear, like, the people who buy tickets, that usually the openers do well, and he only went up because the guy who was supposed to open was not able to come. He did not do good, which is, thank God he's good at this. Because stand-up, no. He has roast battler in his bio, by the way. He doesn't have stand-up comic, thank God.
He's taking a class at New York Comedy Club. It's gonna turn around real soon. Don't worry.
But anyway, to say, even though I said all that, I thought Eric's jokes were wildly creative, and I really did enjoy them, particularly Lady and the Trampiest. He really did reach for something. I appreciate that. Graham, you had solid stuff, but I got to vote for Eric.
All right, tied up, Chloe.
This was a great battle between Eric and what Eric thinks he looks like. Really fun. I'm going to vote for Graham because he's gay and I like that in a man.
Hell yeah. All right, 2 for Graham. Mike, what do you think?
Do you think we went too hard on that guy's dead brother? I mean, it's kind of hacky to be like, the only winner is your dead brother. And then I wasn't even sure if he was dead yet or not, you know? I thought maybe he was just a heroin addict. And then I went for it, and it was just kind of, just sort of feel bad. But
I think he left, too.
Did he leave?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, what are you going to do? It was funny. So Eric was like, Eric's a really good roaster, but it was a little like one note. He just kind of went after Graham's sexuality. But then after like the 4th joke, I was like, how is he going to call this guy gay again? You know? So I did enjoy that. I liked Graham a lot, but I'll vote for Eric.
All right, we got a tie. You guys are going to decide our final battle. Vote for one person and one person only. If you think Eric Asker won, clap and cheer right now. And if you think Graham Cooper won, clap and cheer right now. Eric Asker takes it. Give it up for him. Great job, guys. Thank you guys for coming out. Roasted at Grove 34. If you like the show, follow us on Instagram. Leave us a review on Google. If you didn't like the show, fuck off and do something else. And we'll be back here next Wednesday to see round 3.